What's going on YouTube? Magni here and welcome back to my channel once again. Today we are going to unbox the Meze 109 Pro and we're going to actually perform some listening tests. So this should be a fun video. I look forward to it. I can feel that it's going to be a lot of fun reviewing an actual headphone. I review other products, right? Receivers, amplifiers, speakers, DACs. This would be my very first headphone review. So let's get on with it. The Meze 109 Pro, designed and made in Romania. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see what's inside the box. And inside you have the actual case. Here we go. The Meze 109 Pro, open back. Got a nice wood finish. Oh, and then you got the driver inside that you can see. Hopefully you can take a peek. And you have an accessories pouch. It's the hard EVA pouch case. First thing you get is the 3.5mm to 6.3mm gold-plated adapter. And then you get two sets of cables, 1.5 meter, the other's 3.5 meter soft TPE 3.5mm cable with black aluminum casting. That's one end, and here are your left and right connectors. All right, so I'm gonna actually use the smaller one just because this is just way too big. All right, so from a connection standpoint, obviously this end will go into the 3.5mm to 6.3mm gold-plated adapter to go into like a DAC, right, or an headphone amplifier. Schiit, like the Schiit Magni Piety by NITSCH. And then the other two ends, gotta find the right, and this is the left. So here's the right. That's for your cable. So you're gonna go right in. Gotta find that right slot to go in. Same thing with the right. There we go. So you got your right and you got your left. Let's see. Wow. Wow. They actually feel very comfortable. They're very light. And I can almost feel, you know, the comfort actually. If I'm gonna listen to these for hours in, I don't feel the pressure on my ear, because some of the headphones that I've tried, there was one from Audio-Technica, I forget the model number. That thing just kind of would just squeeze my head. This is very nice and comfortable. I believe it's the velour cushions. They comfortably surround the ears, providing optimal seal for creating natural sound. As velour is softer and more breathable than leather, right? So that's a good point. It prevents sweat and overheating during lengthy listening sessions. I'm just reading it from the Oppo site right now. So they do provide all day comfort. So it's very nice. Now here's the thing. So I can actually feel the difference in my voice. So they're not completely. So they are open back, as you can see, right? But I can still hear myself. I can still hear sounds around me, but my voice is muffled, right? So it's not as clear as it is right now. So I guess hopefully that's a good thing. But let's see. So the 109 Pro uses a combination of walnut wood. You can see right here, right? Walnut wood, zinc, manganese steel, assuming that's the steel right here, and vegan leather in a comfortable, lightweight yet highly durable structure. This is the vegan leather. It's nice and soft, so it doesn't. So I actually really like the feel of these headphones on my head. I mean, they feel so comfortable. For $800, they better be, right? $800 is not a small price, you know, in my opinion, for headphones. The most expensive headphone I had was the Bowers & Wilkins P7 back when it was, I believe it was $499 or $599, I can't remember, but that was the most expensive headphone I ever had. And I'm curious to actually listen to this one right here and see how they perform. All right, so let's get on with some of the specifications. So here they are. I'm on Apple's website. The Meze Audio 109 Pro Dynamic Open Headphones, open back headphones, $799 is the price. These headphones have 40 ohm impedance, easy to drive with most devices from portable sources to desktop setups, right? Dual member diaphragm. Their research led them to developing the 109 series dual membrane diaphragm, which is a combination of beryllium coated polymer, cellulose, carbon fiber, composite, and copper zinc alloy. The spider web shaped structure and the acoustically transparent grille inside the ear cup exposes the driver from both sides, creating Meze's most open pattern to date. Specifications: the transducer is 50mm, driver type is dynamic, ear cups material is walnut, headphone termination 3.5mm, TRS jack, frequency response is 5 Hz to 30 kHz. So sensitivity is 112, impedance is 40 ohms, and the weight is 13 ounces, 375 grams without cables. I listened to these headphones using the Schiit Magni Piety, which I recently reviewed. I'll leave a card for that. And my Pre-Box S2 DAC, which is also an headphone amplifier. And then lastly, I used my trusted DragonFly Red. There it is. And it's a simple connection, just using the headphone jack right here into my PC. Or the other way to do this would be to go into a phone or a laptop using the DragonFly Red. Now, all three of these are different, right? So the Schiit Magni Piety requires a DAC, right? Because it's just a headphone amplifier. So I fed the Schiit Magni Piety via the Pre-Box S2, acting as the DAC in one setup. The second one was I just used the Pre-Box S2 directly, right? Going into and using the headphone amplifier on the Pre-Box S2. And then the third, the DragonFly Red has the ESS 9016 DACs. The Pre-Box S2 has the ESS 9038 Pro DACs on it. So as I mentioned, this is the first time I'm reviewing headphones, and I wanted to do something fun with it, right? So you guys have to bear with me, since obviously I can't play the music. I'm gonna actually play it in my ear, and I'm gonna give you my reactions. All right. So I'm gonna play all the music that I'm very familiar with, right? Because I want to know how good the sound staging is, how the bass is, how the mid-range is, how the vocals are. I'm going to start with my go-to when it comes to vocals, because she has a sweet and mesmerizing voice. She has a very calming voice, right, in pretty much everything that she does, right? So it's Come Away With Me, Norah Jones. I'm going to actually share my screen, show you what I'm playing, and give you my reactions. So as the track starts, Come Away With Me, as it starts, you have the brush on the snare that moves from your left to center. The bass is well rounded. The guitar is on the right. Piano is centered. Oh, that voice. Wow. The music is getting to me. Everything. Every layer in the track. And it's warm. Very nice. Alright, so now I'm going to switch to the Pre-Box S2. So hang tight. Okay. Same effect with the brush on the snare. Bass is not as well-rounded, but it's actually more open. That voice is still, I have no words. So there are actually two guitars, one in the left and one in the right. And the piano is essentially floating. I kind of like the sound staging on the Pre-Box S2 better, but it's a little dry. So that was an interesting, comparison between the Pre-Box S2 and the Magni Piety. Now I'm going to switch to the Audioquest DragonFly. All right. Here we go. Piano's more up front. The guitars are a little bit laid back in this one. The voice is more forward. So this actually goes with the DragonFly. It's a more forward sounding DAC. When I say forward, the voice is actually more, it's louder. Bass is tighter than the Pre-Box S2. But the highs are, they actually feel more rugged or more just steely. Alright, I'm gonna stop this. So of the three, obviously I prefer the Magni Piety because it's just a lot more fun to listen to, really warm. All the music just gets there and it's all balanced. No particular instrument is like leading the way. So the DragonFly is a little bit more forward than the Pre-Box S2, which was more open but more on the drier side compared to the Magni Piety. But either way, it didn't matter, right? So I think all three have their advantages, disadvantages, but these headphones sound great either way, right? In all three instances. So if you're plugging into a PC, a laptop, or a phone with the DragonFly, you'll be happy with these headphones. If you got another DAC, that's a neutral sounding DAC, that's the sound you're gonna get. But these headphones, I tell you, man, they're almost like that I'm listening to full range speakers. Obviously not in front of me, but the bass is so much more prevalent and so much more tighter. The highs are clean, depending on what you're feeding to the headphones. They're playing everything that's coming into them. All right, so let's move to the next track. So I'm going to start with the DragonFly. All right, let's start with Billie Jean. Nice. Hi-hat on the right side. The ch-ch-ch goes from left to right. There's a bit of a decay on the snare drum. Oh wow. The snaps. Alright, that's very nice. I'm gonna go to the Pre-Box S2 now. Alright. A longer decay with the snare, definitely. The ch-ch-ch is more up front in my ears. So the snaps are more vibrant, clearer, right there. All right, so now back to the Magni Piety. It's 196 kilohertz. The snare is definitely warmer. The decay is still there. The snaps are there. This is definitely the warmest of the three, I can tell you that right now, but it's more fun to listen to. The snaps are clearly delineated. It's awesome. I think the Magni Piety, I mean, it may not test the best, but it is definitely one of the best when it comes to just pure enjoyment, right? And the warmth comes through. Bottom line here is whether I'm using a headphone amp like the Magni Piety or the headphone amp and DAC combination of the Pre-Box S2, depending on your taste in music, or the Audioquest DragonFly. I mean, they sound really good. The bass is deep. The vocals are clean. They're centered. They're natural. It's very natural. It doesn't tire me out, you know, listening to these headphones. So these headphones will clearly delineate between the DAC that you use, the amplification that you use, and they're easy to drive. I can drive it, you know, really well with the DragonFly Red, or I can drive it with either of these other two amps, right? So, I mean, I love the sound that I'm getting from these headphones. I hope you guys found this video useful, and since this was my first headphone review, you know, let me know if I missed some opportunities here on this review. I thought I covered the actual design of the headphone and the makeup of the headphone based on what I see on their website and based on some of the other reviews that I watched prior to this video. I think these are definitely worth $800. That's just my opinion, but $800 to me, it's worth spending on an awesome headphone like the Meze 109 Pro. All right, guys, I thank you for watching this video. As usual, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you have any questions, please leave me some comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.